This is John Askew, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, a close friend of mine and a prolific, iconic actor that has captivated audiences the world over. Great to see you, Ewan. You and I have been friends for how long now?
What, 20 years? I don't know, how long is it?
Yeah, I think it was about 20, I think it's about 20 years. It was back in, when we met first, back in...
Pasadena.
Pasadena, yeah, of course. Oh my God. Fuck, I remember that. Jesus, I haven't even thought about that for about 20 years. Do you remember what happened that night?
I'm not sure that I'm at liberty to say, really.
No, I suppose not, mate, but fuck me, we pushed the boundaries, didn't we?
I really loved it. I thought it was great. I thought you did an amazing job.
Whole motel burned to the ground. You were so fucked up.
Well, I was quite aware of that when I sat down. It was the middle of the afternoon, but there was a good few people in there, you know. And I was sort of like... I just slammed down.
You mad bastard.
But I don't know, I didn't feel like I was spotted. Maybe I wasn't spotted.
Yeah, but, let's move on because actually, for once, we're not here to talk about you, we're here to talk about me. And my gig in Glasgow on the 2nd of December at TUR, which I believe you're coming to, and I believe you wanted to let the fans know how excited you were to be back in the city, surrounded by your kin, and to get in there, drink a shitload of Buckfast and get on it. That's right, isn't it?
I'm very interested in doing that. That would be great.
So let me ask you a question. I mean, I know I'm your favourite DJ and therefore you try to not miss any of the gigs that I do in Scotland, but when did you first specifically hear about this gig at TUR?
I was told about it the night before it was announced. I got an email telling me what was happening, and
the last time we got together, you went absolutely nuts with
300 people, and I loved it.
And did you know that Greg Downey is playing?
I was not surprised that he
announced as playing. Yeah, I have to say everyone's excited about having Greg back. Actually, he's absolutely on fire, both musically and physically. So I know this is probably something you didn't want given away straight away, but am I right in thinking that you and Greg were discussing, you were getting on and doing a little bit of a back-to-back with Greg?
I have no idea. He never discussed it with me.
Well, when I asked him, he seemed pretty enthusiastic about it. But anyway, Ewan, let's wrap this up. I know everyone's going to be super stoked that you're coming back to Glasgow for a massive night out. I mean, I'm going to be at the bar doing shots until probably 2 minutes before I play.
I'd very much like to do one too.
I'm sure you would, mate, but, take it easy, one step at a time. Let's see how it pans out, and perhaps hopefully you might remember to bring your wallet this time.
I think there's a story there.
Fucking right, mate. Anyway, great to see you, McGregor. Keep flying the flag for Scotland in Hollywood or wherever it is you live these days, and I look forward to you, as a bit of a novelty, getting them in at the bar at TUR.
I would be up for that, but I don't know how that would happen.
Well, I think what you've got to do is put your hand in your pocket, and then, I know this is something you're not accustomed to, but I'll see you on Saturday the 2nd, pal. Bring your A game.
Yeah, well, I want to do it, so there we are.
Quick question, when you see that, do you get a little bit anxious?